So Rupert, we're here at Collectormania. How are you enjoying it today?
Very much so, apart from being a little bit chilly. Having a great day. It's my first one, so it's exciting. Met some lovely people.
And there's been big queues, of course, for you and for Merlin as well. People loved the show. I mean, it was so popular, and then people came from all over the world to watch you film in France as well, didn't they?
Right. Yeah, no, we had, it was crazy. Every year there were more and more people at the castle, which was just brilliant. I don't think there are many shows where you can see it being filmed, so it was great. We had, hundreds, and it was our kind of rock star moment. You got out of the car and there were people screaming for you, and it was great. That's the great thing about being in the shows. You have so many people and so many fans, and turning up here, you see people. There's always the fear that people go, we don't care anymore, but it's been so far. It's been a great day. Yeah.
And why do you think it has been so popular over the years? Because we had 5 series of it, didn't we? It was long running. And how do you think it changed over the years as well?
I think it was popular because it's just just classic storytelling. It's something that would never go out of style. People love the Arthurian legends, amazing, and on a base level you have girls dressed in beautiful dresses, and you have guys fighting with swords. So it appeals to kind of everyone. Little girls love it, boys love it, and it's family TV, which there hasn't been much of in recent years, which seems silly. But you have all these reality TV shows, and they have their own fans and followings, and I can see why people like them. But there's very few shows that families sit down and watch, and it appeals to so many people. I think it definitely got better, not just because I joined in Series 2, but that was a big reason. I think it got better by the look of it. I think you just have to, even if you just look at the difference between Episode 1 and Episode 5, Series 1 and Series 5, just the look is amazing. We changed format of filming, the stunts were better, the CGI was, I think, fantastic. For a British TV show to have those effects, and it was quite exciting. And the actors we had, and the scripts got better, and just the look of it, I think it was just every year they wanted to be bigger and better, and I think they did achieve that. So it was good to end before it went down.
How did you feel about where it ended, both for the show and for your character as well?
Well, it was great to stay alive, be one of the only few survivors. And it's like disappointing you want a really mighty death scene, but I think, as I said earlier, I think it's great to leave it on a high, and I think that what I like is it's had a mixed reception, and people loved the end, were sad by it, and some people went, I found that the very end quite strange, or some people loved it, or it's great. I think it's great to have a show that people feel so strongly about, and the characters. So it was good to end on a high, and it's sad, but. And I felt sorry for people watching it on Christmas Eve as well. The night before Christmas, to have all those deaths, and you're like, you can't do that. But it's great, and it's still shown all around the world. And, I was in America a few months ago, and it's huge. They're huge all around the world, and so people are still coming to it. And it's a show that people are still starting to watch. It's repeated now, and so we're constantly getting new fans. And even being here, the age of people we're meeting is such a varied. That's a big part of the show, is you meet such different age groups of fans. It's great.
And do you think, there has been talk over the years, haven't there, of maybe a Merlin movie? What do you think the chances of that would be, and what would you like to see happen?
Wow. What would I like to see happen? What I'd like to see is obviously the show to be all about Leon, my character. Maybe slightly biased.
90 minutes of that.
I think people could. You pull the face there. 90 minutes. I think they would love that. Maybe we could make it 3 hours and a trilogy of the Adventures of Leon. I would see it. My mum would see it.
Get Peter Jackson in to direct.
Yeah, he's desperate. I know he's desperate to work with me. I don't know if it would happen in terms of, I know there was talk of it. I think it'd be great. It's whether I think it has the fan base. I think it'd be great to come back to it. But what's been great, and it shows the caliber of the cast, is pretty much everyone of the main cast have gone on to big things, straight after it's finished, and done lots of other shows. So I'm sure getting the whole group together again would be really hard. But we're all so close, and we'll see. I'd love to think it would happen, but it would have to be really good, because you don't want to bring it back and disappoint people. So
We'd love to see that, I'm sure, and loads of fans would love to see it. I mean, what was it like working with everyone on the show? You mentioned how close you guys were, of course, Colin, Owen, and Bradley, everyone else.
Yeah, it's weird because it really is like it was a family, and it is cliched. You have to say, oh, we all got on really well, but we actually did. And I think you see, the fact that I've seen everyone since, and hung out with them all. And a few of us are going to Australia next month, and in LA, Tommy picked me up from the airport, and then I saw Bradley out there a lot, and Angel I see all the time, and Katie when she's in London I see her, and Colin I'm going to see him in the play, and we meet for lunch, and it's really great. And Anthony helped me, told me where to go in LA and all these things. So it really is a close-knit group, and we are like a family. We can wind each other up. We spend so much time with each other, but it genuinely is, it's great. We've met some friends that we're going to keep in touch with for life, So it's great.
I did hear a little rumour that you guys spent longer in makeup and hair than the women did. Can you scotch or prove this rumour?
I don't think there's any video footage, so I can say it's a complete lie. We literally wake up, roll out of bed, and look that fantastic. I think it wasn't far off. Between me and Owen, our hair, although it didn't take that long to do the hair, but yeah, maybe we maybe spent a bit too long. But that was, I think, the makeup girls wanted to have us in the chair just to boost morale. We were done in like 2 minutes. It was fine. Yeah, it was great.
Done in 60 seconds.
Yeah, definitely. No, I think. There was those rumours going around, but I'm going to pretend that they weren't true.
We believe you, just. Now, what can we look forward to from you next, Rupert?
Gosh, I did a little show called The White Queen. I did a little guest on that. Amazing script, amazing cast. And then did a couple of other little commercials and things, just kind of trying to pick the right projects, really. Because when you're in a show like Merlin, you want your next move to be big. So The White Queen was a natural progression. It'd be nice to go and put on a pair of jeans in something and maybe get a haircut. So just trying to do something good that is worthy of the next stage of Merlin. And that's what a lot of people have been doing. So it's making sure the fans who are so loyal are pleased with the next move. You don't want to just go, oh, you're doing that now, that's a shame. You want to find good scripts and good projects. So yeah, we'll see.
And finally, what would you like to say to the fans who are watching this interview out there?
Wow, just thank you for being as loyal and as fantastic as you've been, and keeping the show alive for 5 years and going from strength to strength. So just thank you. Yeah.
Brilliant. Lovely to speak to you, Rupert. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.